फ्रेंड्स, यूट्यूब चैनल सोशो क्लासेस में आपका स्वागत है। आज हम इस वीडियो में मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस इंग्लिश कंपलसरी के बीए फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर के लिए लेके आए हैं। इस पेपर के मैक्सिमम मार्क्स आपके 45 होंगे। टाइम 3 घंटे का होगा। इसमें सबसे पहले नोट है अटेम्प्ट ऑल क्वेश्चंस, अटेम्प्ट ऑल पार्ट्स ऑफ अ क्वेश्चन टुगेदर एट वन प्लेस। इसमें सबसे पहले सिलेबस के अकॉर्डिंग सेक्शन ए, जिसमें एक्सप्लेन विद रेफरेंस टू द कॉन्टेक्स्ट एनी टू चूजिंग एट लीस्ट वन फ्रॉम ईच पार्ट। इसमें पोइट्री सेक्शन होगा जिसमें 2 आपको दिए जाएंगे, उसमें से एक का आपने रेफरेंस टू द कॉन्टेक्स्ट करना है। इसी तरह प्रोज का है, उसमें भी 2 दिए जाएंगे, उसमें से एक का आपने करना है। ये 5 मार्क्स के होंगे। ये पैराग्राफ यहाँ दिए जा रहे हैं, ये लाइंस दिए जा रही हैं पोइम्स की। इसकी तैयारी आप कर सकते हो अच्छे से, लेकिन ये कंफर्म नहीं हो पाएगा कि यही इसमें से ही आपका पेपर आएगा। ये पिछले कई सालों के पेपर्स देख के ये क्वेश्चंस तैयार किए गए हैं, लेकिन ये सिर्फ आपको ये हेल्प के लिए है कि इस तरह से आपका पेपर आना है। हो सकता है इसमें से पेपर आ जाए तो, लेकिन इससे आपको हेल्प बहुत हो जाएगी। तो ये इस तरह से है। बाकी आप सारे सब्जेक्ट्स के ही यहाँ मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस देख सकते हो। प्लेलिस्ट बना दी गई है, वहाँ से अपने सब्जेक्ट के अकॉर्डिंग पंजाबी, हिंदी और इंग्लिश मीडियम में अपलोड किए जा रहे हैं। कुछ किए जा चुके हैं। सिलेबस देख सकते हो सारे सब्जेक्ट्स का, और जिसका मुझे कंफर्म होता है कि इसी में से पेपर आना है वो स्टार्टिंग में आपको बता देती हूँ, और इसमें नहीं कंफर्म इसलिए पहले ही आपको बता रही हूँ, लेकिन इसमें हेल्प बहुत हो जाएगी आपकी। और सोशियोलॉजी बीए फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर के पंजाबी कंपलसरी के पूरे सिलेबस के आपको वीडियो लेक्चर्स मिल जाएंगे, वहाँ से आप अपने पेपर की तैयारी कर सकते हो। बहुत इजी वर्डिंग में वो करवाए गए हैं। अब ये डिस्कस करते हैं। सबसे पहले पोइट्री का सेक्शन होगा, जिसमें ये वाली पोइम्स हैं। What is a thought box, a music treasure on my gentle loving palm as I float towards distant melodies of new horizons. And next, I fear I have bungled again. That last refinement of speech terrifies me. The balloon of poetry has grown red in the face with repeated blowing. Next, when I join Nightingale Club smelling poetry and enter the pages of human history from the breath of life, word cleans me like a waterfall in a magnetic field of moonlight, and then give me the strength of raise my hand high above daily trifles, and give me the strength to surrender my strength to thy will with love. And next, give me the strength to make my love fruitful in service. Give me the strength never to disown the poor or bend my knees before insolent might. And then when I bid farewell to dreams in songs, subbing myself in lonely journeys and relentless fires, word reserves me, offering me mother's breast milk. And then the caged bird sings with fearful trail of the things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill for the caged birds songs of freedom. And next, this is my prayer to thee, my Lord, strike at the root of penury in my heart. Give me the strength lightly to bear my joys and sorrows. And then when I consume timely circling round like a spider and facing humiliations like caterpillar that has lost its way, word becomes a school in itself. ये आपके 2 आएंगे, जिसमें से आपने किसी एक का आंसर लिखना होगा। दूसरा है पार्ट बी सेक्शन, प्रोज में से है। इसमें 2 पैराग्राफ दिए जाएंगे, उसमें से एक का आपने रेफरेंस टू द कॉन्टेक्स्ट लिखना है। ये पैरे इस तरह से हो सकते हैं। वी ऑल हैव कंपनी मैनर्स एंड होम मैनर्स इफ़ यू वर टू कॉल ऑन ए स्ट्रेंज फैमिली एंड लिसन थ्रू द की होल, नॉट दैट आई वुड सजेस्ट फॉर अ मोमेंट दैट यू आर कैपेबल ऑफ डूइंग सच अ वेरी अनलेडी लाइक और अर्जेंटल man-like thing, but still, if in your enthusiasm for studying languages, you could bring yourself to do it just for a few seconds to hear listening to them and then walk into the room and hear how very differently they speak in your presence, the change would surprise you. Even when our home manners are as good as our company manners, and of course they ought to be much better, they are always different, and the difference is greater in speech than in anything else. And next is, do not strive to create an impression, forget about yourself, think only of the reader and write unnaturally, avoiding self-consciousness. If you have something interesting to write about and can express it clearly, simply and with the human touch, it is sure to appeal to some classes of readers. But if you deliberately try to copy a style which is not your own, this will quickly become obvious to the reader. He will feel that you are not sincere and will not go on reading what you have written. And then, I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plains, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. And then, if you keep your eyes, ears open, you will find plenty of things to write about. Often a little piece of conversation heard in the street can start you thinking along interesting new lines. Imagine that you are a stranger who is not familiar with the things that you see around you, and start from there. And next is, this is our hope, this is the faith with which I return to the south. With this faith we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair at stone of hope. With this faith we will be able to transform the juggling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. And next, as a public speaker, I have to take care that every word I say is heard distinctly at the far end of large halls containing thousands of people. But at home, when I have to consider only my wife sitting within 6 feet of me at breakfast, I take so little pains with my speech that very often, instead of giving me the expected answer, she says, "Don't mumble and don't turn your head away when you speak. I can't hear a word you are saying." And next para. To write well, you have to be able to write clearly and logically, and you cannot do this unless you can think clearly and logically too. If you cannot do this yet, you should train yourself to do it by taking particularly problems and following them through point by point to a solution without leaving anything out and without avoiding any difficulties that you meet. And then it went on like that all through. It transpired from the whispers of the quick man, and Consular must have concealed up his sleeves, in addition to the rings, hands and fish, several packs of cards, a loaf of bread, a doll's cradle, a live Junior pig, a 50-cent piece and a rocking chair. स्टूडेंट्स, इसमें से दो में से आपको एक पेपर में आना है, और इसमें ये भी हो सकता है कि कोई पैरा इसमें जैसे दिया गया है सेम इसमें से आ जाए, जहाँ इसको थोड़ा बढ़ा के दे देती हैं, जहाँ कई बार ये भी होता है इसमें से 4 लाइनें काट दी गई हैं और वो पैरा आ गया है, क्योंकि पिछले पेपर्स में ये देखा गया कि इसमें से काफ़ी पैराग्राफ आए हुए हैं. एंड नेक्स्ट है, आंसर एनी 2 ऑफ द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चन इज़ नॉट मोर देन 50-60 वर्ड्स ईच. तो ये जो क्वेश्चन है सेकंड आपका आपके सिलेबस के अकॉर्डिंग पोइट्री में से ये क्वेश्चन पूछे जाएंगे. इसमें आपको 5 क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाएंगे और 2 का आपने आंसर देना होगा. 5 मार्क्स का ये होगा. 5 क्वेश्चन पूछे जाएंगे जिसमें से 2 का आपने आंसर देना है. 5 मार्क्स के ये होंगे 2 क्वेश्चन. ये क्वेश्चन इस तरह से हो सकते हैं. साथ में ये आपके पोइम का नाम दिया गया है. ये क्वेश्चन है, डिस्क्राइब हाउ द पोइट विशेस टू यूज़ हिज स्ट्रेंथ फॉर सेल्फ इम्प्रूवमेंट एंड द इम्प्रूवमेंट ऑफ अदर्स. And then what kind of a poverty does the poet refer to? And next, describe the speaker's experience of homecoming. And then what is the symbolic significance of the sun, sky, winds and the hills? And then compare the state of the caged bird to women, Dalits and other oppressed people in India. and then what does the speaker come to accept at the end of the poem, and next why does the speaker recommended newspapers, and next why does the poet compare word to a dove, and next what idea do you get about the African American people in America, and next is what is the symbolic significance of the sun, sky, winds and the hills, and next what does the caged bird sing about, and next why does the poetess compare word to a dove, and then what happens to the speaker at the doorstep, and next what kind of strength do you think the poet is praying for, and next discuss central idea of poem। हाँ जी स्टूडेंट्स, जितनी आपकी 4 पोइम्स हैं, इन पोइम्स के आपने सेंट्रल आइडिया ज़रूर कर लेने हैं। 4 के कोई भी इसमें से सेंट्रल आइडिया पूछा जा सकता है। एंड नेक्स्ट है व्हाट काइंड ऑफ पॉवर्टी इज़ रेफर टू इन द पोइम, एंड नेक्स्ट व्हाट आर द 2 थिंग्स दैट द पोइट वांट्स टू अवॉइड, and next why does the poet recommend newspapers, and next what is the setting of the poem city, town or village, and next what metaphors does the poet use for childhood, and next what does the free bird like to claim, and next what does the caged bird sing about, and next explain how love could become fruitful in service, and then what are the only 2 things that the poet does not want to do, and next what has happened to poetry and why, and then why does the poet compare word to dove, and next do words come easily to the poet, quote the lines that give you the answer, and next explain the term bars of rage, and next why does an caped bird wish to sing, and next what time of the day does the poet describe in the poem from homecoming, and then what according to the poet and happen to poetry, and next when does the word become by a myriad winged word, and next what does the free bird refer to in I know why the caged bird sings, and next what does the caged bird in I know why the caged bird sing about। ये सेकंड क्वेश्चन था। अब इसके बाद थर्ड क्वेश्चन में आपको ऐसे टाइप क्वेश्चंस होगा। फ्रॉम प्रोज is not more than 100 to 120 words, 2 out of 3 to be attempted। इसमें 3 क्वेश्चन आपको पूछे जाएंगे जिसमें से आपने 2 का आंसर देना होगा। ये 6 मार्क्स का होगा, तो इसका आंसर आपने 100 to 120 वर्ड्स में देना होगा। तो ये इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस इस तरह से हैं। इसमें है डू यू एग्री विद शॉज असर्शन दैट ब्रोकन इंग्लिश इज़ क्वाइट सफिशिएंट फॉर intelligible speech, support your answer with evidence from the chapter spoken English and broken English, and then in what way is presentation important in good writing, and then do you approve of the conqueror's action of taking revenge, justify your stand, and next why does Shah think we should not try to speak foreign language too well, and next is how important is presentation in writing, how can one present one's writing in an interesting manner, and next bring out the humor in Stephen Leacock's story The Conqueror's Revenge, and next what reason does Shaw give that natives in an English speaking country will be more helpful if a foreigner speaks broken English, and next bring out the humor in the story Conqueror's Revenge, and next in what way is presentation important in good writing, and then do you think the Conqueror's Revenge was successful and why, and next writing is 99% hard work and 1% inspiration, discuss from chapter Principles of Good Writing, and then whose appealing condition does the speaker dramatize in the essay I Have a Dream, and next what is Martin Luther King's dreams in I Have a Dream, and summarize La Hill's views on the principles of good writing, and next what is the American dream and how does King relate his dream to the American dream। ये थर्ड क्वेश्चन था जिसमें से आपको 3 क्वेश्चन में से 2 का आंसर लिखना होगा और 6 मार्क्स के होंगे ये। और नेक्स्ट इसके बाद है 4th सेक्शन बी आ जाता है। ये पैराग्राफ राइटिंग का आपका होगा। इसमें पैराग्राफ आपने लिखना है डिस्क्रिप्टिव और नैरेटिव। इसमें आपको 3 पैराग्राफ दिए जाएंगे और इसमें से आपने 1 का आंसर देना होगा। 5 मार्क्स का ये होगा। ये आपको कुछ दिए जा रहे हैं। इस तरह के पहले जो पेपर हुए हैं उनमें से ये पैराग्राफ पूछे गए थे, इसके अकॉर्डिंग ही बाकी भी पूछे जा सकते हैं। जो आपका पेपर होना है उसमें से, इसमें से भी आ सकता है, कुछ अलग भी हो सकता है। पैराग्राफ के टॉपिक इस तरह से हो सकते हैं: नॉइज़ पोल्यूशन, बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ, नॉलेज इज़ पावर, women empowerment, wood is good but trees are better, pleasures of reading, impact of COVID-19 pandemic on society, an ideal student, a memorable journey, a scene inside the examination hall। ये 5 मार्क्स का होगा। इसके बाकी टॉपिक्स: माई हॉबी, लाइफ इज़ अ बिग सिटी, वैल्यू ऑफ बुक्स, माई लॉन्ग टर्म गोल्स इन लाइफ, a visit to a historical place, importance of English in India, if I were a bird। इसके बाद 5th क्वेश्चन आपका होगा कॉम्प्रिहेंशन ऑफ पैसेज फ्रॉम प्रोज टेक्स्ट। ये 5 मार्क्स का है। ये इस तरह से हो सकता है: your last paragraph or sentence should bring what you have written to a neat, satisfying, and leaving the reader with a clear idea of what you have been saying. To write interestingly, you must yourself be intensely interested in what you are writing, and you must convey this feeling of eagerness to your readers. You must also believe intensely in what you are writing and convince your readers of your honesty. You cannot arouse their interest and sympathy unless they feel that you yourself are interested and that you feel strongly about what you are saying. Do not, however, force upon the reader those of your own private problems which few, if any, other people share. People are very interested in problems which they to face or which they may easily have to face in the near future, but they do not want to read the personal complaining and protests of someone whom they consider a crank or whom they suspect of being mentally unbalanced. Questions: first question, write the name, the chapter, the writer, and next, what is needed to write interestingly, and then how can one become a successful writer, and then what guidelines should one follow to write well, and 5th question, what should one avoid in good writing, and next question, passage: try to develop a warm human understanding of people, their problems, their joys, and their sorrows, so that you are genuinely interested everyone you meet and every incident you see. You will then find material for your work as a writer where before you could perhaps see nothing of interest. To be a successful writer, you must write interestingly, but different kinds of people have different interests, and it is most unlikely that you will be able to appeal to all of them. You therefore have to know exactly what type of reader you are writing for and exactly what kinds of things interest such a reader. By carefully reading magazines which are written for particular kinds of readers, you can find out the things that interest particular types of readers. Questions: first question, write the name of the chapter and of the author, and second, what should one try to develop, and third, what should a person to be a successful writer, and fourth, what has he to know exactly, and fifth, how can we know what interests others. And next para: the appointed day has come, the day appointed by destiny, and India stands forth again after long slumber and struggle, awake, vital, free, and independent. The past clings on to us still in some year, and we have to do much before we redeem the pledges we have to so often taken. Yet the turning point in past and history begins anew for us, the history which we shall live and act and others will write about. It is a fateful moment for us in India, for all Asia, and for the world. A new star rises, the star of freedom in the east. A new hope comes into being, a vision long cherished materializes. May the star never set and that hope never be betrayed. We rejoice in that freedom, though clouds surround us and many of our people, and sorrow stricken and difficult problems encompass us, but freedom brings responsibilities and burdens, and we have to face them in the spirit of a free and disciplined people. And question is, what is the appointed day referred to? And next is, what does the new star represent? And next, what are the pledges we have so often taken? And fourth, what are the clouds that the writer so is referring to? And fifth, write the meaning of the words slumber and faithful. And next is, do not strive to create an impression, forget about yourself, think only of the reader, and write naturally, avoiding self-consciousness. If you have something interesting to write about and can express it clearly, simply with the human touch, it is sure to appeal to some classes of readers. But if you deliberately try to copy a style which is not your own, this will quickly become obvious to the reader. He will feel that you are not sincere, and he will not go on reading what you have written. As you read more and more works written in a particular style, your own will gradually change, but this will be a natural process, and your new style will be yours because it comes up from your unconscious. Unlike a style which you are deliberately copying, this does not mean that you should not cultivate and vivid expression. If you train yourself to see and hear things keenly and responsibly, as an artist for a magician does, you will be able to describe them vividly, yet without artificiality. And next is question. First, write the name of the chapter and also of the author, and then what should be avoided while writing, and then how does a reader feel if the writer copies a style. And next is, how will a writer be able to describe things vividly yet without artificiality. And fifth question, give the antonyms of the following obvious artificiality. And next passage is, presentation is of very great importance in good writing. Your opening paragraph should arrest the reader's attention and show him what you are writing about and why. If you are going to give the reader some information, tell him what subject you are to deal with. If you are going to argue in support of a particular point of view, say what this point of view is. There is no harm in starting the reader in this first paragraph by putting forward a new and apparently paradoxical point of view, provided you have convincing arguments to support it in the rest of what you write. Questions. First question is, from which chapter has this passage been taken, and write the name of the author also. And second is, what is of great importance in good writing, and then what according to the author should the opening paragraph show. And fourth is, when can we put forward a new and apparently paradoxical point of view. And next para is, be carefully reading magazines which are written for particular kinds of readers. You can find out the things that interest particular types of readers. Most people are interested in the present even when they read about the past or the future. It is the later's connections with or relevance to the present that particularly interest them. You should therefore choose subjects of topical interest, the latest fashions in some particular field, problems which worry people nowadays, and so on. You should write about Christmas when people are making preparations for the festival, and about summer holidays when the summer is approaching as much as possible. Choose subjects of which you have a personal experience. You will be able to write of these much more convincingly and with greater authority than on subjects about which you have only second-hand information. And first question is, write the name of the essay and its writer, and then how can you find out about the things which interest different kinds of readers, and then what are most people interested in reading about. And fourth is, what kind of subjects should you choose for writing, and then why should you choose personal experiences to write on. स्टूडेंट्स, इसके बाद सिक्स्थ क्वेश्चन आपका ग्रामर का डू एज डायरेक्टेड का होगा। ये 10 मार्क्स का है। इसमें आपको वॉइस, डिटर्मिनेंट्स, मॉडल्स, एंटोनिम्स, ये 10 मार्क्स की हैं। इसमें जो लास्ट ईयर पेपर्स हुए हैं उसमें ये वाले जो पूछे गए थे, चेंज द वॉइस, इसमें है फर्स्ट ओबे योर पेरेंट्स, सेकंड दे टुक नो नोटिस of me, and third, trust in God and do the right, and fourth is, are you listening to my advice, and fifth, who is looking into this case, and fill in the blanks with the suitable determiners. My friend is dash university professor, and dash little knowledge is dash dangerous thing, and then dash rich is as well, and dash poor joined the procession, and fill in the blanks with suitable models. You dash visit the doctor immediately as your symptoms are quite severe, and I dash like to talk about the great freedom fighters on Independence Day, and third is people dash take care of their parents when they grow old, and fourth is take the raincoat as it dash rain later, and dash all your wishes come true in life, and D part is give the anatomies of the following: pretty, occasionally moderate, natural, quiet, and do as directed. Next touch is the voice. I saw him opening the box, give the order. All his friends laughed at him. Did she perform a dance? Who marked you absent? And fill in the blanks with suitable determiners. Dash United States and America is ruled by dash president, and then dash 100 people attended in rally, and next is dash car is shining brighter in the sunlight than daylight, and I met him dash year is, and next time fill in the blanks with suitable models. I dash be 25 next birthday, and then dash success attend you. I expected that I dash get a first class, and then I thought he dash be at home, and next I dash swim across the river. Give the antonyms of the following: tragic, adore, capture, hungry, certainly. And next, do as directed. Change the voice. The glass contains milk. Be polite to everyone. India won the match. Fill in the blanks with suitable determiners. First dash are beautiful flowers, and next we should obey dash teachers. Fill in the blanks with suitable models. I dash work for 10 years. How dash he oppose you? And then give antonyms of the following: liberty, fresh, departure. Do as director. Change the voice. He gave me 20 rupees, and next you have to do it, and next I must sign the will. Do you know his brother? I did not steal the money. Fill in the blanks with suitable determiners. Please give me dash money, and then 12 inches make dash foot, and then her father was dash eminent artist, and next he took off work dash coat and said to, and then you can take dash book you like. Fill in the blanks with suitable models. It dash rain, it is so sultry, and next you dash do your homework regularly. I think I dash go now, and then dash type 90 words in a minute, and the concert dash up his sleeves have concealed it. Give the synonyms of the following: optimism, mild, fresh, empty, agree. Give the synonyms of the following. ये repeat हो गया है. And next, do as director. Change the voice. He will not expect it. What do you mean? He exacted 7 eggs. What are you writing about? I had paid all my dues. Filling the blanks with suitable determiners. We will be free dash day. Dash boys came out of the class, and next you should always speak dash truth. The performance as it at dash end. He had it up dash sleeve. Fill in the blanks with suitable models. I dash lend your money. I think I dash go now, and then dash God bless you with a long life. He dash not go there. He dash lift the box. Give the antonyms of the following: small, forget, present, take, hope. Do as director. Change the voice. They hosted their flag. I did not do it. They elected him president of the society, and next she is writing a letter. Do you like mangoes? Fill in the blanks with suitable determiners. जिसमें है first he married dash European. You can choose any of dash books, and then he took off dash temple shoes before entering the temple, and dash, and then they presented dash energetic dance, and then is there dash milk in the jug, fill in the blanks with suitable models. We dash help the needy, and then you dash to see a doctor, and dash you help me please. It dash rain today, and then dash you live long. Give the antonyms of the following: sharp, accent, kind, coarse, bright. इसके बाद स्टूडेंट 7th क्वेश्चन आपका होगा ट्रांसलेट एनी 4 सेंटेंस इनटू इंग्लिश। ये आपको इंग्लिश के लिए हिंदी और पंजाबी दोनों लैंग्वेज में दिया जाएगा। जो आपको सूट करता है उसमें आप पढ़ के इसका आंसर दे सकते हो। ये इसमें आपको 6 सेंटेंसेस दिए जाएंगे, जिसमें से आपने 4 का आंसर देना होगा। ये 4 मार्क्स का होगा। ओनली टेंस बेस्ड ही होंगे ये इसमें भी आपको एग्जाम्पल के लिए ये दिए गए हैं। इसमें से रिपीट हो सकते हैं, कुछ नए भी इस तरह एक सेंटेंस आपको पूछे जा सकते हैं। जैसे ये दिया हुआ है, वो कभी भी है ते दार्शनिक भी सच्ची गल कौड़ी हुंदी है, तुहाडी किताब हथों हथ विक जाएगी, सानू मनुखी हक्कां दी राखी करनी चाहिए है, की कीता जा रहा है, सानू गरीबां नाल घिरना नहीं करनी चाहिए, मेरे स्कूल पहुंचण तो पहला घंटी वज गई सी, बाग विच मोर नच रहे सी, साडी टीम मैच जित चुकी सी, मुंडियां ने गीत नहीं गाया, शिमला विच मींह पै रहा है, मैं गीत गाउंदा हाँ, वो झूठ नहीं बोलता, कल भारी वरखा हुई, तुहाडी फीस कौन देवेगा, असी रेडियो सुन रहे हाँ, मैं चिट्ठी डाक विच पा दित्ती है, माली ने पौदियां नूं पानी नहीं दिता, उन्होंने कई पेड़ कट्टे, कि वो एक चंगा इंसान है, वो देर रात तक पढ़ते सन, पत्तर लिखे जा चुके सन, उसनूं अपनी सुंदरता ते घमंड है, चोर चोरी करदा होया फड़िया गया, एंड दैन दवाई लैन तो पहला रोगी मर चुकिया होवेगा, मैं तुहानू नहीं जानदा, अपनी जिंदगी का बीमा करवा लो, असी अपने खेत विच खूह पुट्टिया, मैं इस साल परीक्षा विच पहले स्थान पर रहांगा। ये सारे पंजाबी में थे, अब हिंदी में है, कुछ इसमें से है, कुछ उसमें सही ट्रांसलेट नहीं हो पाया, तो कुछ इसमें छूट भी गए हैं। उसने बुरी आदत छोड़ दी है, क्या उसे कोई नौकरी मिल जाएगी, दवा लेने से पहले रोगी मर चुका होगा, हमें मानवीय अधिकारों की रक्षा करनी चाहिए, वह कवि और दार्शनिक दोनों हैं, क्या वर्षा होने से पहले किसान फसलें नहीं काट चुके थे, मेरे स्कूल पहुंचने से पहले घंटी बज चुकी थी, मनुष्य नदियों के बहाव को भी बदल सकता है, क्या किया जा रहा है, तुम्हारी पुस्तक हाथों हाथ बिक जाएगी, हमें गरीबों से गिरना नहीं करनी चाहिए, हमने अपने खेतों में कुआं खोदा, वह अपने स्कूल समय पर नहीं पहुंचता, मैं इस वर्ष परीक्षा में पहले स्थान पर रहूंगा, नेताजी भाषण दे रहे होंगे, माली ने पौधों को पानी दिया, बाग में मोर नाच रहे थे, हमारी टीम मैच जीत चुकी है, माली ने पौधों को पानी नहीं दिया, लड़कों ने गीत नहीं गाया, शिमला में वर्षा हो रही है, मैं गीत गाता हूँ। हाँ जी स्टूडेंट्स, ये ट्रांसलेट करने के लिए सेंटेंस है जो पहले पेपर हुए हैं उनमें से ये लिए गए हैं, इसमें से आपको रिपीट हो सकते हैं, और ये 4 मार्क्स के आपने करने हैं, मींस 4 सेंटेंस के आंसर देने हैं, ट्रांसलेट करना है, 6 पूछे जाएंगे। और जो फॉरेन के स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनके लिए ये हिंदी और पंजाबी में नहीं होता, क्योंकि उनको हिंदी और पंजाबी नहीं आती होती, तो उनको अलग से क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है। ये लास्ट में जैसे राइट अ पैराग्राफ इन 100 to 200 वर्ड्स, ये भी 4 मार्क्स का है। ये उन स्टूडेंट्स के लिए जो फॉरेन में रहते हैं। होप सस्टेंस लाइफ, प्राइड हैथ अ फॉल, इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन, ड्रीमर्स आर अचीवर्स, वर्क इज़ वर्शिप। हाँ जी स्टूडेंट्स, ये आपका इंग्लिश कंपलसरी के इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस थे, इनको आप अच्छे से कर सकते हो, इससे आपको हेल्प हो जाएगी कि इस तरह के क्वेश्चन आपको पेपर में पूछे जाएंगे। बाकी सारे सब्जेक्ट्स के आप यहीं पे वीडियो देख सकते हो, वहाँ मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस डिस्कस किए गए हैं, वो बाकी सब्जेक्ट्स के उसी में से ही आपका पेपर आना है। और कोई और सुजेशन हो तो आप कमेंट बॉक्स में जाके कमेंट कर सकते हो। थैंक यू सो मच, मिलते हैं हम अपने अगले वीडियो में।